Hi everyone, good morning. This is Brian from Christian Faith Streams. Today is Sunday, December 17th, and I wanted to bring up a discussion on community in the church, how to reach out to the community. When I was growing up in my church, as I got older in the church, we had pickup games and basketball games that utilized our gymnasium at the church I was going to, and that was all great. But it was mostly just for the members of the church, and we only had maybe 10 people every week, sometimes less than that. And it was only during the winter time, just pickup games on Sunday afternoon with all the members that went to the church. And then as I was getting older, there was other churches that we were invited to different churches to play basketball, but it was only pickup games maybe throughout the winter time, sometimes in the spring, and then it would just die down, and then they would start up maybe in the fall for a few months until basketball season got back in the swing of things, and then they stopped doing it for a while. But what we have been doing now, our church, we've been doing pickup games, basketball, open gym every Sunday year round, and it's been working out pretty good. Now, granted, there's some times where the church needs to use the gymnasium for their events, which is fine. They're always work around it, and we have it. We may not have it a few weeks at a time, but overall we're getting a pretty good turnout because we're not just inviting friends or members from the church, we're inviting them from the actual community around us. So like what we do is if you know someone, we just we give them a phone call, call our friend who are a member of the church or doesn't go to the church, who would want to play basketball, and they come up, they bring their friend. And every week before we play, we actually have get together, a circle, and pray. And then if we have more than 10 people, of course, sometimes we get from 15 to 20 people show up, and we have maybe 4 or 5 teams, depending on how many people show up. But it's been pretty good turnout the last couple weeks. We had 25 people show up one week, and a lot of them weren't even members of the church, which is great because that's the whole point of it, is reaching out to the community. And we have it for 4 hours on Sundays. And granted, football season's around now, so a lot of people may not show up because they want to watch football, which is fine. So, and in the springtime, as long as we continue to have it, more people show up. And the main point is to get other people coming to not necessarily come to church, but to reach out to the community, to get to know people. And we have a lot of fun while we're playing basketball. So it's low key. It's nothing that if you do that in your church, you don't have to have it. It can be competitive, but just get to know the people and have it as being low key. There were some times where I did some stupid things in basketball. Then I did some fun things too. If I might do some tricks where bounce the ball underneath someone's legs, and then as long as the person who I'm bouncing it to, a bounce pass to under the person's legs, makes it, then that's all great and it's fun. Or I might do some stupid things where I'll tip the ball and then it goes into the opponent's basket and get some 2 points. So more of an accident or something like that, I would say. Or I'll get my shot blocked really bad and rejected, but I don't really care. It's all in fun. That's one of the videos I wish I had. Maybe it would have went viral or something. But and then there's other ideas that you could come up with to reach out to the community. Even the church. If you're a local church, What another church of ours that I attend, we had a 3-on-3 tournament. And how we did that was during the pickup games, we would let everyone know that who was during the pickup games that, hey, we're having a 3-on-3 tournament. Are you guys interested in playing or volunteering or keeping score? Maybe we can get some refs going. And then we would have the 3-on-3 tournament would be for obviously some type of winnings. We maybe put in, it's $5 a person, or maybe $25 a team, $25 a team. And then we would have pick a date on a Saturday, but then we would put it in the church bulletin, that, hey, there's a 3-on-3 tournament. It's to reach out to the community, to get to know people in the community, maybe invite them to church. And that was a good way to getting to know people. There's other ideas that you can do. There's flag football. Flag football is pretty popular in my area. If your church has land that they can play on, or a field they can play on, they don't need much land for that. Flag football is fun too. You can do it as an event to reach out to the community. So reaching out to the community in these ideas is reaching out in using sports to reach out to the community, sports ministry. So with that being said, if you have basketball tournaments and you have a gymnasium, there is volleyball. Lots of people love volleyball. That can be, if a person doesn't want to play basketball because they don't feel, they're not that agile at basketball, or they're not that talented, or it's just not their sport, they would, there's volleyball. Volleyball is another, idea that you can bring the community together and maybe have a volleyball tournament. And we also have, of course, church picnics, but then that's for the church only. It doesn't reach out to the community. So my ideas are in actual sports management, basketball, volleyball. Haven't had anybody do soccer for a church event. Soccer is, or even kickball. I mean, you can do kickball. It depends on how many people in your youth group is available that could help with it, and maybe put together teams. Another good idea is putting an event with other churches, like it could be a basketball tournament. It could be a flag football tournament, a volleyball tournament. That would be a great idea. You get together different churches. Another event that we combine churches with in my area is the all-night event, which is coming up New Year's Eve. That's also a good way to reach out to the youth in the community and have the youth invite their friends from school, and they can go to an all-night party, which is there's a sports emporium, which is near Harrisburg. What they do is they can have go-karts. They have there's go-karts, there's arcade, there's roller skating, and then they can go bowling too. But it's just different ideas you can go. There's also, of course, there's mission trips. A lot of mission trips today that I've noticed, they go together, they combine with the youth groups and go to, during the summer, they might go somewhere south. There's a place in Kentucky that the church goes to. They also go with, they go from 9th to 12th grades. They also have other youth groups that go there every week. But that's another idea. And even not going out of state, but staying in your community also. Get together with other youth groups, get together with other ministries in your area, and start in your area to actually make a difference, to actually start, if you're not into sports, you can go and start finding homes to repair, get a list going, and get some churches together, and then combine those churches and start repairing homes. Maybe go and get together one day and rake leaves, clean sidewalks, do some landscaping. There's so many ideas. They can come together as a community and do that for people. So yeah, I just wanted to get discussion on community and getting some ideas. Again, this is Sunday, December 17th, 2023. This is Christian Faith Streams. My name is Brian, and I'm happy that you're here, happy that you checked out my channel. So I'm going to continue to put more content out, more ideas. If you have any other ideas or anything you want to discuss, any Bible studies that we want to put out there, let me know. Again, this is Christian Faith Streams, and I thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. God bless.